Hello, this is a screencast or a tutorial to help you navigate through Alpine and working on your different 27J student plans. So we're going to start. This video actually will go over advanced learning plans. It will go over ELL plans. It will go over RTI plans. So we're trying to make a very general video to help everybody at all different levels. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to need to open a web browser, and you're going to need to go to, it's either alpineachievement.com or it is myalpine.com. We're also going to split these videos up into chunks to better help everybody manage through them. So once you get to Alpine Achievement, you're going to go ahead and log in the upper right hand corner. And everyone should have a login. If you do not have a login or it's not working, you can reset the password. You can also contact an administrator in your building to help you get logged in. So with our 27J student plans, this is kind of where Alpine starts out, and we're going to go to student measures, and this is where you actually see the section that says student plans. The only one that we use is the one that says 27J student plans. There is an option for advanced learning, but that is not where our ALPs or our advanced learning plans, that is not where they go. So all of our plans that we do, except for IEPs and 504s, fall under this 27J student plans section. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And what you need to do is you're going to need to come with a student that you can look at. So we actually have a student that we can actually play around with and create plans for. And their name is, and I should go back, in the lookup section, you can actually type in that student's last name. We have a student called Fake Student, and that's where we're going to create all this information. Now, this is where it might change depending on whether you're doing an RTI plan, an ALP, or an ELL plan. You might open up your student and they might already have a plan in there from the year before. And then this is where you need to decide, based on data that you can look at, whether this student needs to have their plan edited, and that's for mostly ALPs, because the plans carry over from year to year. Whether you need to copy the plan from last year, that's specifically like with RTI plans and ELL plans. If you need to copy them over from last year and then just edit sections of it to better fit to this year, this school year. The directions for copying plans over actually was given to you in the packet. So make sure that you have that information if you're in need of copying. But you might also have students that don't have a plan at all. And so that is where our fake student falls under. So that's what this little plus sign is. We're going to actually add a new record. Okay, and we're going to look at this from an advanced learning plan lens. However, a lot of the information is exactly the same, which is super duper nice. It carries over from plan to plan. Okay, so date plan initiated. If they've already got a plan, that date's going to be in there. Make sure that the grade and the school is gone over. You're going to need to look up their date of birth. Again, if they already have a plan, it should be in there, but you're going to want to double check. Name of teacher or advisor, that is where your name is actually going to go. So for me, I'll put in my name. And it actually sees, oh, look, my name is already in these other plans. So that's what I'm going to click. And then the support team is other teachers are helping out. So for teachers that are on ALPs, not teachers, students that are on ALPs, you might be putting your name in the plan, but then the support team might be for instance, myself, as I'm the GT coordinator, and then anybody else in the building that might have something to do with this plan. Okay, and then below you're going to need to fill out this plan sections. So accommodations, do they have any accommodations? Yes, no. RTI, need to decide what that's going to look like. Specifically for like ALPs, I'll click yes. And based on what you click here, that's what the rest of your plan is going to look like. So it's going to help you pull up sections that directly relate to what type of plan you are creating. Okay, and then we're going to click continue. Okay, and I have an error that's okay, and it will tell you an error. So like date of birth. Okay, well we know that this kid that's an error. I didn't even give him a date of birth. So I'll go ahead and give him a date of birth. I'm going to click validate and save. And you can validate and save at any point. If any section of the plan is empty, it's going to tell you, it's going to give you this window. Your record has been saved, but it did not pass edit checks. What would you like to do now? If you've got all the information you need in there, you can click close. Okay? But you need to also know that just because there is a section in the plan and it's blank, that doesn't mean you need to fill it in. Do not feel like you have to enter something into every single section of the plan. We're going to go over what sections you need to have filled out as opposed to filling out the whole plan and being overwhelmed. So we're actually going to click continue working. And here's my fake student. I've got this section, and we're actually going to take a quick break. And in the next video, I'm going to go over updating your teacher name, the background, and parent contact for your plan. Stay tuned.